Hello and welcome to the Flexline media coverage of the 2022 Christchurch Fling, presented by 2 Tracks Contracting. This is the lead card final round back 9. My name is Chris Hoopmann.
And I'm Brady Kuech.
Thanks for joining us for this final 9 of the tournament. We've seen pretty good golf overall, I'd have to say, from our lead card. They're doing alright on this tricky track.
Yeah, it's been up and down for our chasers. So you have Jasper Vandermeer and Mikey Yu, our third and fourth players for the round. -2, -1. Had some birdies. Jasper, I think, had the most on the front 9, but had a couple bogeys to erase them. But Jay and Connor still out the front.
Yeah, Jaden playing really well, playing clean for that front 9. He's on 3 under for the round, so pretty good. Connor had an unlucky double bogey, I think, on hole 8, the hardest hole on the course. He's dropped down to 1 under for the round and 7 down overall. It's going to be exciting to see them finish.
Yeah, we start out with a hard one here. Let's go to hole 10, 132 meter par 3.
It's hard to see what's going on here blind, isn't it, Brady?
I'm going to go flex line off. So a flex forehand off of the tee. This basket is on, the right-hand side?
Yeah, so it's actually pretty straight from the tee, but there's a line of pines cutting you straight off, and then it's pretty open once you get past those pines. So backhand from Jay, he's going straight over the top.
Whoa. So this is over that line of pines you were talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, it just looks like a wall from the tee pad.
Yeah. So this is a par 3, so incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I'd say Mikey seems like he'd have a better, forehand through. This is that flex forehand I was
thinking.
Yeah,
this is kind of the gap that the hole wants you to play through, and Mikey's just played that into the open, so that's still going to be about a 70, 80 meter upshot.
Talk about touchy, kind of going backhand.
Straight into the trees.
Yeah, there's that wall we were talking about earlier. Jay managed to get up and over, kind of gets caught up in the middle.
Jasper also going for the backhand.
Boom, Christchurch boys going big.
So,
maybe?
Yeah, I think that went way out to the right.
Yeah, that's not the direction you want to be turning the catch cam, Jasper. Connor for scramble mode.
He's throwing a forehand.
He's not throwing a forehand. Poor Connor getting caught up in that curtain trying to get out of the trees.
Mikey is throwing a forehand. This should be a staple upshot for him.
He was way out left.
Yeah. There's a massive landing zone on this hole. And yeah, Jasper's way out right. So Gwen had her work cut out for her running for the throw cam. She went the entire width of the fairway between those throws.
Yeah, her step count is definitely high enough today. Here's Kana finally in the fairway.
Ooh, bit of angle on that. Needs to slow down. It's a pretty fast green.
Oh,
but
that's that razor claw of his. Yeah, it's going to skirt away from him, this hard pack under the trees.
And Jay way up there.
Yeah, this is exactly what I see. Jay's been chasing, sitting here in second. So yeah, to see Kana slide away, it leaks a little bit for Jay.
Further than you would want to be chasing down a 2-stroke. Well, it's only 2 strokes now. Wow.
So yeah, with everyone having thrown their second shot, there was not... Oh, Kana. That's another one. Third hardest hole in the day. No birdies in the final round. Dylan Deadman Nahui got it round 1, and then Kana actually got it round 2.
Wow.
So yeah, that par from Jay is going to be strokes on our leader.
Mikey playing it pretty straightforward. He's going to take away that easy par.
Yep, high center, that'll catch.
Classic Mikey U putt. Pop it up and dunk it in.
Oh, Jasper.
He just looked at his hand. It's just one of those putts that you're like, what happened? What did my hand do?
Yeah, I was debating whether or not in his routine he's looked a little anxious in that kind of the multiple pumps.
He does a lot of pumps. That's kind of standard for him, though.
Oh, I wonder if it's like Nate Sexton. So Nate Sexton, depending on how hard, is how many flips. So Jasper, it could be how many pumps.
Yeah. Well, that was a bit of a rough hole for our lead card, but we're on to hole 11, par 3, 107 metres, very low ceiling, and there's an OB line along the entire left side of the fairway. So really tricky one here. You could even maybe throw a roller to get under the ceiling, or you could try and go way over the top with a spike hyzer. But it looks like Jay's throwing the forehand.
Or maybe not throwing a forehand.
Well,
that's kind of two forehands in a row that are a little low or leaky. Here's Mikey, Flickmaster Mike. Come on, show us how to throw a forehand, please.
Oh.
No. Gobbled it up.
I mean,
that low ceiling is just killing this lead card.
Wreaking havoc. I will say that line did look great until it hit the tree. Oh, that's a perfect height. Oh, Jasper.
With the tickle.
Don't go OB. Is it OB? It's safe.
Okay.
Just got held up enough in the line of poplars.
We got a straddle in the poplars. Connor with the air bounce out wide.
Oh, this looks like a great line from Connor. Skipping up. Going long. Almost hitting the pole. Wow.
Mikey Hughes says parked. Maybe Queenstown parked. But yeah, Connor, absolutely perfect throw. Air bounce keeps him under that ceiling out wide. Disc catches edge to absolutely gorgeous drive inside the circle.
Yeah, that's a great drive after a tricky hole previously. He'll feel good about that one.
Yeah, apparently this was playing second hardest. And yeah, if you look at those first three drives, you can see why.
Yeah, this is a really tough stretch of the course. 2 holes in a row, playing roughly 0.6 over.
Did that just hit you?
No, that didn't hit me.
Okay. Because I thought I heard a little like tink. I'm like, did that just hit the camera
No, that was
stand?
probably the tripod hitting my my foot. But no,
Okay.
I dived out of the way of that one.
Ooh.
Oh, Mikey.
That's not the good line, is it?
No, that's
the out of
OB.
bounds line. Oh, Mikey's up again. Last things you want to hear when you're approaching, you're still out. Oh, almost rings it up from downtown, though. Great round from Mikey.
Big stretch out from Jasper. Actually got a look. This could be a birdie.
Oh, heaps of pumps.
And
Too
flips
many
it
pumps.
over. Too many.
It's all right. He's right in line with the other players, so it should be an easy comeback for him. Here's Jay to scramble for par.
Oh, great putt.
Let's go.
He's so-
Keeps it clean.
So good from circle edge.
Yeah, that little nose up spinner he's got with the Lunas is dialed at the moment. No bogeys, saves that one. Great hole by Jay.
Great birdie from Connor. Pushes it out 1 stroke to take the lead.
That's the one of only 2 birdies on the weekend.
Wow.
Him and Joseph Berry were the only 2 birdies, and he was the only birdie here in the final round.
Great throwing, guys. This
Come on, Jasper. Maybe a couple pumps on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, this hole is one of the 7 holes that averaged over par for MPO. So quite a few out there that were tricky.
Oh,
Mikey.
Yeah, as Mikey shows with the double
Yep.
bogey, that's heaps of red on the card. Though it's funny, after that stretch of 7, let's go into the easiest hole on the course.
Oh, a bit of a breather.
Yep. Hole 12, 128 meters, par 4.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised this one played the easiest, but I guess, yeah, it's about 100 meters landing zone, and then just a little chip in, and then the putt. So, yeah, it's actually not too difficult.
Yep, nearly 3/4 a stroke under par, so I'm hoping that this lead card is going to show us 3 birdies, at least.
Yeah, on the course looking at this one, it's surprisingly difficult, but I guess on paper it's not that hard if you just pitch up and pitch in and then putt. I mean, you've got a birdie.
Yep, there's an easy stock hyzer from Kana.
Really wide from Jay. He might even be going for an eagle play. Trying to skip in the back door.
Ooh. I said at least 3 birdies, so if I get 1 eagle, I'll totally take it.
What if you got an ace?
Who's going to ace 128? I mean, like, I would love that.
I don't know. I reckon that Dave would trust his forehand flex.
Yeah, with that
Skipping
world
in.
of his.
Yep,
Jeez. Well, speaking of forehand, Mikey with the forehand flex.
Just has to miss the tree.
He did technically miss the tree.
Yeah, but cut rolled into the center. That's all right. He's still perfectly fine. He can make the window into the green from here.
Yeah, but that's 2 low shots. One from Jasper, one from Mikey.
And that's early.
Ugh.
It's going to be a tough straddle out from there.
Or straddle through, it looks like. I don't think he cut through that tree. A lot of forehand upshots on this course so far.
Skip in.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, it's behind the tree, but I mean, he can get around that.
Yep. Just a couple pumps, you should be fine.
I mean, Jasper's got the straddle putt on lock. It's his normal putting style.
Speaking of eagle runs, that has to be hunting chains for Connor.
I don't know if he had a clear view of the basket. That was a pretty bold eagle run if that's what he was going for.
Speaking of eagle runs.
Now, this is one that confused me, I will say. Jay is looking for an eagle line through... I don't know where the line was.
Yeah, like that's like zero distance gain. Maybe
Yeah.
a meter and a half. Like Kana at least like has this straddle out.
So
Straddle doink.
close.
No, it's gonna be a bogey for the leader. Oh, that looks so awkward.
Was it a bogey or is it going to be a par?
Oh, a par. It
Yeah,
is a
it's a
par
par
four.
four.
That's right.
So this is for par. Oh, that's for birdie.
Birdie!
Oh, getting all my numbers confused. That was an amazing birdie.
So there's one, 2 to go.
Yeah. But what it does mean is that Jaden's tied it up again. So there's a bit of a battle going in to the final holes of this tournament.
Mikey lays up.
Just has
so
to
that'll
pitch
be par
out.
for him. Birdie for Jasper, which is good.
Solid.
Little disappointed in the lead card here with Kana taps in his par. Mikey's going to tap in his. So it's only 2 of the 4 players. So, you know, like lead card letting the rest of the field down.
Statistically, at least.
Or you're just giving me the wrong stats. I don't know.
No, this is straight off PDJ Live. Mikey doesn't seem very happy with that. But he'll have to push on to hole 13, which is a par 3, 69 meters. This one's tucked in the right side, very protected by this giant tree. A lot of people will probably be using that as a bit of an aiming point, but if they can get to the base of it, they'll have a short putt. But also wind affected as well. Kind of the wind tunneled straight down here. So people might not get the reaction out of the discs that they expect.
Filters down a little bit short, going to be outside the circle, so it'll still be kind of a scramble look again. Maybe, you know, he did cash that birdie from the woods on the last hole.
Jasper going for the turnover down the middle, playing the direct line, and that was great.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, he'll be in a great spot just next to that tree. Kind of also going for a similar line, a bit higher, so hopefully he can filter through. Yeah, unless he's in the bush, that would seem to be safe.
Yep. Should have something inside the circle. Mikey's like, screw those trees. I'm going out here.
Yeah, he went way longer.
Yep.
He'll have an open look, though.
Yeah, 15 long, he says, and I think he's just about right.
So Jay's actually got a line to the basket. He just has to be really accurate, hit the gap. He's right.
Nah, hit the tree. Good bid. I like the aggression. You know, like he's starting to run out of holes. So, yeah, if he can pull a lead on Kana, now would be the time to do it.
Ooh, great little Anheuser jump from Mikey there.
Yeah, I know he loves his pitch putts, but his spin putts have been on today.
Great birdie from Jasper.
Nice.
Turning his round
Oh, that's 2
into
in a
a
row.
pretty good one.
On the cusp of a turkey, here's Kana to get a birdie and a stroke to pull away from Jay again.
He also has to thread a bit of a gap here, which he just catches the basket.
Money. Do you think he's going to hug it like Jasper did?
I'm not really sure that's Connor's style. Well, this is a pretty big putt here from the knee to stay in contention, almost.
Putting with his zone, so that's a get freaky zone. Super overstable.
And he nails it.
Keeps it clean.
Keeping it clean.
So he may not be capitalizing on all his opportunities, but he's definitely keeping himself in it. Making no mistakes so far out of Jay.
And a good cleanup from Mucky. So another 2 birdie, 2 par hole.
Yep, 5 holes to go. Here we go, hole 14, par 4, 135 meters. Just want to keep it straight down this, you got low ceiling the whole way. So if you can keep it straight out of the middle and not leak right or left, that'll give you, as you can see, the opening here approaching the basket on your second shot.
Yeah, there is a bit of a wiggle between those two kind of trees that have the low ceiling. So if you kind of pop it up around the top of them, you can kind of flex between them.
Well, there's a pop-up, but I don't think that's going to flex between anything. Leaking left, it looked like.
I think that hit one of the trees.
That's nice, Connor.
So kind of just playing the stock hyzer line. Actually, yeah, hitting a tree.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Beautiful roll right into the middle.
Yeah, can't like tree love right there.
Yep. That'll make birdie very straightforward.
Pressure on Jay to match.
And he's gone wide right.
Get around that tree. No, hits it, drops. So
And
he's
cut off.
Yeah, so he's behind that tree. Kind of got the great kick out. Just a slap down from Jay. Mikey, flex forehand.
Yeah, nice little pop-up. Just needs to hold it, but it doesn't.
Oh, but makes it past the tree. So he could have another forehand like skip shot into the basket. So Birdie's still in play. Jay, however, has this low ceiling to deal with.
That looks great.
Chill.
Oh. What an upshot.
Yeah, should be fine inside the circle.
Beautiful.
That's a birdie look.
Oh, wow. Mikey had to go really high around those poplars. But hits the guardian and falls into the circle.
Yeah. Should be easy. Another birdie look for Mikey. Get him on the board for this back nine.
Jasper also using the guardian trees to full advantage, falling probably about 5 meters out.
Yeah, I was going to say, as much as they like block the putting, they do make great backstops for all these approaches.
But Connor doesn't need that. He's close enough that he can just slide one up.
That MD1 of his is dialed. Just point and shoot.
Oh, Mikey knew it out of the hand.
Yeah, leaked right.
So he's currently sitting at 1 over. He'll be pretty unhappy with that.
Yeah, I was going to say, and 1 over is not where you want. All our leaders are at least 4 down. So the idea that Mikey might start to be leaking out of that 4th spot.
There's a lot of people pushing up, playing really good rounds as Jay just cards a great birdie. Good putting, as always.
Yeah, awesome one to see. His still clean. 2 birdies, clean back 9.
Ooh, Jasper's just getting over that rim.
I'll take it, though. Turkey time. You know, like if he can put that smile on and put those birdies to use, let's keep him going.
Man, if he birdies out, pressure's on.
Yeah, he's only 2 back from Jay. Kana puts together his second birdie, and yeah, the par from Mikey.
Hole 15, par 3, 122 meters. This one's just a big crush. I mean, it's a long par 3, but it's a stock hyzer for most right-handers. Just got to pop it out, and then it turns to the left, probably about 90 meters off from the tee, and then it cuts into this bank. Beyond the path is OB. So just a big hyzer.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is kind of a power hole. Let's see if this lead card can put a move on any of these.
Jasper pushing a little bit right. Could have cut in a bit sooner, but it was actually kind of about the line that you would want to hit.
I mean,
if it just had an extra 15 meters.
Yeah, jump putt for 2. 122 meters is a big pump for New Zealand.
And it's also a shaped hole as well. You need to hit the line.
Yeah.
You can't flex this one, really.
Because, Kana's like way out right. So the idea of like he probably doesn't even have a look. So he'll be taking that MD1 thrown under the pin. So yeah, you really need it to get left at 122 meters. That's a better line out of Jay. But not enough distance, so he didn't flip it up like the two boys. Like Jasper and Kana flipped it up too much and went straight.
We have Mikey throwing a forehand.
What?
But I guess he just thinks he can get more distance. I mean,
to be fair, if he gave that height and it flexed out, he probably has a 120 meter like flex forehand. But yeah, like easy pitch up.
Yep.
You might have looks out of Jasper and Jay. But yeah, Kana is lining up a putt though.
I mean, with the bank behind, you can kind of trust a run. Oh, that
didn't really look like a run. A little awkward out of
Kana.
Kana.
Reader on that one.
Yeah, mulligan, right?
Yeah.
I can turn it in now.
So Jaden's probably got his eyes lit up, and he's good from range. Oh, great height. Just a bit too right side.
He wanted that one back. He wanted that one desperately.
How many pumps is that from Jasper?
Oh, reset pumps. Just off the top out of Jasper. Probably. Oh, what? Wait. Okay.
Sit.
Okay, we're good.
And now Jasper has unfortunately missed that. We have Luke Holston as the only birdie for the tournament.
Wow.
So congratulations, Luke. That's awesome.
Big arms. That's going to put him in some elite distance here in New Zealand.
Oh, it might have been a throw-in. I'm not sure. Oh.
Excuse me, what?
Connor.
That's a stroke back to Jay. They're tied.
They're tied.
4 to play.
Tied going
and
into
with
hole
this
16. Oh.
Yeah. 3 to play. Here we go. Game on.
Jay keeping it clean.
You can see it in Kana's body language as he's walking away. Like the nerves, the settle, like he's tight and not as relaxed as he would. And I mean, I wouldn't be either. This low ceiling going into hole 16, par 3, 108 meters. So yeah, as you can see, low ceiling off of the tee. And then the fairway works left to right with the basket here protected again by the trees that you'll find all over this Ascot disc golf course.
Yeah, low ceiling definitely a bit of a theme for this event. That's a great rip.
Yeah, man, his flexes are coming out really well this round so far. Oh, chill.
Oh, it's too good. Is that a shrug?
Halo something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a putt, though. He's just inside circle's edge, maybe just on it.
I'm intrigued to know why they're throwing backhands here rather than a forehand. I guess it could be just the distance with the control. Because, I mean, we've been seeing some great forehands out of Jay.
Yeah, 108 meters is kind of a long forehand besides anyone but Mike. And I would argue that most of these players probably have like a comfortable like 80, 90 meters. Because even Mikey, so he's throwing that on a flex and he puts it off to the left.
That was the same disc he threw off the previous hole, going for 120. So.
Yeah, and it's just the low ceiling. Oh, Kana.
Oh, that's super right.
But safe?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like he has a wide open approach because he's taking the tree out of it.
It'll be completely open. But
unlike Mikey. Oh, good play. Go.
I think it was the correct type of throw, but it just did not go the right way.
Well, it looked like that same red disc, so maybe it's just the wrong disc choice. Mikey, take that disc out your bag. Come down. Backstop.
That's good.
I'm really liking this. Throw it into the tree, let it drop inside the circle, make your putt.
Yeah, cheat code for Ascot.
Boom.
Go in. Oh, that
bogey band.
That could have been a defining moment for the tournament.
Well, Jay still got to make his. So he's no slouch in a straddle. That spinner shouldn't affect.
Well, what I'm thinking is if he does make that, though, that's when things get interesting. Because that puts the pressure back on Jay.
Nope. No dice. Doesn't want it.
Let's see if Jasper can get the birdie. Oh, no. We had Connor high. We had Jasper short.
By all of our lead card putts, we have a birdie.
So this one playing .12 over par. So pretty close to par. Unfortunately, none of our lead card able to get the birdie. But we got a few pars.
Yeah, no worries. You know, it's a hard fairway to navigate.
Onto hole 17, par 3, 102 meters. Very, very tight gap through the middle here. Tight ceiling, tight sides of the fairway. And then when you get to the green, there's this fir-looking tree. I don't know if it's a fir, but it looks like a fir, just in front of the basket. And I know that this is super exciting. We've got Connor and Jay on 7 under par, but unfortunately, right now my camera misfunctioned at catch cam, and so we've only got throw cam until they get to their upshot. So really sorry about that. So I'll do my best to describe where they land, but we've got Jay going over the top, and he does get over the first line of trees and the second line of trees, and he's out in the open. So he's probably got about a 40-meter looking upshot. We've got Connor takes the pretty similar line, and he also is out in the open. Probably, I think, a slightly longer approach.
I do like the fact that both of these guys who are in the lead are finding different lines. So the course and the course designer are telling you, I want you to throw straight up the guts through this low ceiling. And
like Mikey tried to do.
And they're like, nah, we're just going to throw over the top of everything. We might not get a birdie, but we're definitely not going to take a bogey.
Yeah, so they're playing a different line to try and keep safe, out of trouble. That was a tall ask for Jasper to get over that.
Yeah.
He was in a tricky spot.
It doesn't look like his spot has improved too much either, that patent pending.
Gets around it, though. That was actually pretty good. He hugged it as tight as he needed to.
Yep, here's Mikey with the same. It's good to see the course so cleaned up. So, like, big shout outs again to the Christchurch Disc Golf Club for their working being taking care of this course. I know that it's been super rough and blackberry and all that in the past. So, like, the course is looking amazing.
So here we have Connor. He's got a clear look at the basket, but he's probably about 50 meters out, 40 meters.
MD1 Mindbender.
Easy as.
Yep. Puts the pressure back on
Now we
Jay.
got Jay a little bit closer.
That's putting stance for Jay.
Yeah, he's in putting mode. He's got chains in his eyes. Oh, just like hole 15. Perfect height, just a little bit too right.
Dude, I don't know about you, Chris, but this tension for me is palpable.
Yeah. I mean, we don't see too many really close battles. Generally, in New Zealand, maybe a player kind of runs away with it by
Mikey.
3 to 7 strokes.
Yeah, Mikey just leaks long on his bid there. But yeah, the idea that Jay, caught up, it was a 5-stroke lead by Connor.
Yeah. So Jaden just playing super clean, not giving up any strokes.
Yeah. But Mikey, you goes to +3. That's 2 bogeys in a row.
Yeah,
he's got 1 hole to play.
He's going to be dropping down the leaderboard. He won't be happy at all. And now we've got a gallery coming to watch. So everyone else is finishing their rounds. And they're here to see all the action with these 2 players, Connor Mckinstry, Jaden Watkinson, going in to hole 18, tied.
Yeah, and this tap in for Jay. So Jay's super clean. So that's 5 down for the round. Connor's been a little bit up and down.
And here we have hole 18, par 3, 110 meters. This is going to be a game-changing hole because there is OB all on the left-hand side of the path, and the fairway turns to the left and narrows in a really tight peninsula with OB behind the basket. So you need to be super precise and accurate getting into this little green.
Yeah,
this is going to be a very exciting final hole.
Reminds me a lot of hole 15, a lot tighter tunnel off the tee, but like that you got to put a move on this and then get it way left, but then add in all this out of bounds. Oh no. You said left was the bad side.
Yeah. So Jay has gone out of bounds off the tee.
Connor's licking his chops.
Yeah.
Like all you got to do is put it in play.
Yeah, he just has to land on the right side of the path anywhere.
Just put it in play. Safe as Sundays. He's so far out the right. That's money. Like that should do it. If he can make his up and down, that's it. He's got it. Mike is going to see if he can climb back some leaderboard and get aggressive.
That's not going to do it. So, yeah, Mike having a pretty rough end to his tournament, unfortunately, going out of bounds off the tee. But Jasper trying to claw back some strokes.
Yeah, there's a bit of pride for Jasper. I know that he's, one of the good boys here, plays real well down at Christchurch, and that's a birdie look. Little bit of death putt with the OB path behind, but hey.
So now we've got Jaden playing from OB. Can he keep this in and keep things close at least? Skipping off the path, going OB, so that's another OB stroke.
He played so clean to this point. Like, kind of a role reversal that he's played so clean. You'd kind of think Connor might make that mistake.
Yeah, so I'm sure that Jay won't be happy with how he finished this round, but I mean...
I really want to clap for that for Mikey, because that upshot was awesome.
You didn't have to clap. The entire gallery clapped for you.
Thank you.
And that's probably going to seal the deal for Connor.
With a tap
and his tournament. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Jasper. Little high.
Yeah. Doesn't get the birdie, but that's fine.
That's all right. Should still be an easy par for him, which is great. It's going to be strokes on our second place finisher here. I think. Ooh, please don't do it.
Bit of a nervous putt there. Jaden Watkinson finishing with 5 under par with the really unfortunate double bogey to finish there. We've got Jasper finishing with a par. He'll be finishing up at 3 under par. Mikey's just going to toss that one in for a bogey to finish and +4. And he will have
for Mikey.
Connor Mckinstry tapping in a par to finish on -7.
I can laugh about it at least.
Dun, da, da.
Mikey seeing the brighter side in life. Wow, Connor, what a exciting finish. What does this mean for Connor?
This is, 2 2 tournaments in a row. So he just won Topor. He just won this. We talked before. He's the 1-in-10 for the Discmania sponsorship this year. So he's looking real good going into like major season next year here in New Zealand.
Yeah, we got Connor on top. Jay Watkinson and Jasper in 2nd and 3rd respectively. Ashton Clark, Ben Willake, Dylan Dedmanahui, Stephen Reed, all jumping Michael to finish up there. He won't be happy with that, but sometimes that's just how it goes.
No, yeah, that's it. He said he can laugh about it at the end of it. So yeah, absolutely great event. I heard heaps about it up on the North Island in the capital of Wellington. So yeah, great to see so many people out, see the course still played, and see how great the tournament was. Thank you so much for covering it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for 2 Tracks Contracting for sponsoring the event. Thanks to Dave Rose for running it. My name's Chris.
My name's Brady.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.